Today on Jones Knows, this is Tim's tip number 5. Me and my son are going to show you how to remove stain and finish from a staircase without hardly any sanding at all. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see the whole video of the completed project when it comes out this week.
So beautiful, you and me, we meant to be.
Process stripping the old stain and finish off these railings. We're going with a paint stripper initially. We're finding out that we have to put it on 2, sometimes 3 times. Scrubbing it off with a wire brush and steel wool. It is taking the finish and even the stain with it. We're using a paintbrush. Cheap $1.59. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It can be the cheapest brush because you're going to destroy it. Doesn't matter the quality.
So I wouldn't use a good brush.
And describe how you're putting it on.
Thick. Wet. But, you know, you don't want it to drip, so. But, yeah, but you don't want to use those foam brushes because you want it to be, I don't know how to explain it, but you want it to be able to form to the railing. So you don't want to use those cheap foam brushes. You want to use a wire brush.
So bristle brush, like a regular traditional kind of brush, just not the foam brush.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the quality as long as it's a regular brush, not foam. Now, if you don't have a lot of airflow, I recommend a ventilation area. Open a door if you have to, if the smell gets too bad. And definitely prep the area. Plastic, cover everything. We are using a paint stripper, so if you get it on the wall, it will, in fact, take paint off. So you don't want it to get to that point. You want to be careful with it. You want to put it on thick, but not to the point where it's dripping off on you. Here's the product that we're using here. And then we're finishing that up with an after wash. Once the 3 to 4 steps are done, repeated, then we're going over it and scrubbing it with an after wash to kind of neutralize the effects and kind of clean the area. And then, once we get to that, we can lightly sand it. But we find that that's pretty much getting most of the stain and finish off, so the lightly sanding it is just taking out any scratches and rough areas from the wire brush and any minimal amounts of stain that are left on it. There definitely won't be any finish if you do it properly, but just the rest of any remnants of the stain that's deep inside the grain. I was pleasantly surprised that it did penetrate, the stripper did penetrate pretty deep and get even the stain out of most of the grain as well, not just the finish layers. So it's working very well. It's exceeding my expectations. As you see, once they hit it with the wire brush, it immediately takes 80% off. The hard part is, the crevices and tight areas, and of course deep in the grain. But for the most part, initially you will remove 80% at least, just with the first pass.
No, this is the second.
This is a area here where we're doing it for the second time. So I find that this one is really getting in there and taking off probably 80% of what's left. What happened on the first pass? It didn't seem like we got a lot with this one.
Yeah, it got to,
With the first pass on this one.
We just got to the stripper too late.
Okay. So it's all in the timing with this stuff, because this time it's just destroying it right away. How many minutes was this one?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes, alright.
Yeah, way a little longer to the sides.
Now you always want to go with the grain, right?
Yeah.
That brush will scratch it?
Oh yeah.
We're going to go over it with the sandpaper after the fact. But what would you say the consistency that you want it to be? Kind of like a pasty?
Yeah.
Still not super wet?
Touch it.
No, I know you don't want to touch it, obviously.
Like a paste, but not dry. not wet, but more of a paste.
And that seems to be the winning recipe. That takes it off the greatest.
When you're applying it, it becomes watery, almost milk. You take it out of the can like a paste, then it becomes watery as you're applying it, and then you want it to repaste when you strip it, so you don't want it to get too late.
So you can't go too far ahead. Yeah. So you can't spread it too far ahead. That was the problem that we were initially doing, was spreading too far. And then we end up having to use more of it than we needed to. Alright, looks good. It's just amazing how it's working so well. How many times is this now?
I'm just doing a light coat for the 4th time to get the small spots.
Some troubled spots.
Yeah.
Let's see how that... Oh yeah. Looks good. So the after wash is just like what it sounds like, a wash. I like to pour a little in a bucket. The stuff will burn you. It seems like it's a acetone-based formula. And then I will use a scrub brush. I recommend wearing rubber gloves, or be careful not to get on your hands because it will burn. So I like living on the edge. So here we go. For the sanding, I like to use 2 different grit sandpaper, a 120 or a 150, and then of course a 220. Now with this, you just want to make sure that you get out any of the scratches you may have put from the wire brush. So you'll go over it with the 120 or the 150 first, and then also get out any of the stain that might be in any of the hard to reach places where the brush wouldn't get in. Hopefully you got all the finish off. So you just want to take your time and make it nice and smooth again. Whatever the surface is, if you're restaining or repainting something, you still want it to be nice and smooth underneath. In our case here, we're going to restain these rails a lighter color. We're actually going to make them a gray to match the stair treads that we put in. So we need to really make sure that we got all the old finish out since it's a lighter color. Sometimes if you're doing a darker color, it doesn't matter as much. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's part of my Tim's Tips series, where we show you how we complete a job a little bit easier or faster. If you'd like to see this completed project from start to finish, then take out your favorite flooring mallet and smash that subscribe button, because you won't want to miss it when it comes out.
It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.